Hi, everyone. Welcome in. We will be starting shortly. Hey, Gary, how are you? Hi, Kenneth. Welcome, Naresh, Pack, Stang. Hi, Crystal. Welcome in. Oh, Gary, another Gary. Georg, hi. Welcome. Welcome in, Bob. Jorik, hi. Hey, everyone. All right. Hey, Sang. All right. I think we are ready to and good to go. Hi, Jory. Good afternoon. It's evening here for me, but good afternoon to you or wherever you're dialing in from. Hey, Sang. All right. Welcome, everyone. Welcome to the Actions to Wealth Market Analysis for today, Sunday, 25th of February, 2024. My name is Lenka Taylor, and today I'll be looking at number of trade setups. But before we get started, Sam will play a short video from Orlando. So over to Sam for that.
Hello, everybody. How are you? It's 2:20 a.m. here in the tropics, but good morning. And why don't we have a look at what we have for next week? Now, personally speaking, I'm still running 20% of my original position on my Euro Yen shorts. I took this US dollar Canadian dollar long and this silver long on Friday. But why don't we have a look at the two markets that I do trade, which is the US dollar and the Japanese yen. So let's start with the USD. Let's go to the hourly chart. And what I do like about the US dollar is the liquidation of all of these lows. Now, let me show you what I'm talking about. So here, right here, here's a trap. Actually, let me just put on a line here. Here's the trap, right? If you notice, after this big volatile move to the upside, we got a ton of deep buyers eager to jump in on that breakout. Of course, that is what I always talk about, the liquidity of the trap. And well, those players got liquidated right here. But if we go to the 15-minute chart, we are not out of the woods just yet in the sense that I don't see this market as bullish just because of that liquidation, right? Um, if you notice the structure in this market, the swing structure and the internal structure is very, very much bearish still. So, for next week, let me just delete this line. For next week at the open, I would love to see a liquidation of these lows, right? This is the 15-minute chart on the DXY US dollar currency index, and again, I'm looking at this. Weak players in the market trying to get in on the breakout. Where are their stop losses going to be placed? All the way up here. So I am looking for a liquidation of these lows, right? And possible longs. Let's have a look. I'm gonna eyeball it, guys. So possible longs around these levels, right? Actually, I'm not gonna eyeball it. Let's go to a 5-minute chart right here. So I am going to look at possible longs right here around this level, and let's go back to the 50-minute chart, right? So around this level, um, after the liquidation of that possible liquidation, I don't know what's going to happen. Right? No one knows what's going to happen at the open, but should this play out, here is where I would look for longs on the US dollar. Of course, that I'm not going to trade the US dollar currency index. I'm going to look for longs on the USD CAD, possible shorts on the Euro USD, possible shorts on the GBP USD, which are the three markets that I trade the US dollar on. Now, the Japanese yen basket, as you notice, or as I said at the beginning of the video, I am short the Euro yen. Hold on. I am short the Euro yen, right? This means that I have a long position on the Japanese yen. Now, my trade was, was a spot on setup after the liquidation of the Asian session of Friday's Asian session lows. We got this market structure shift, at least on the short term, right? And I got long. So, what I am looking at on the Japanese yen is for a possible continuation to the upside, right? This market is extremely bearish. So that is why I manage my euro yen short, which is again a Japanese yen long, very aggressively in the sense that I took 80% of my position here. Now my stop losses are break even, just because this market is. I mean, I'm trading against a massive bearish trend, right? But well, let's have a look at what at my levels, right? Very possibly will be looking. I mean, I don't think I'm going to add on my longs, but this is the make it or break it, level for me on the Japanese yen, right? So should the price break with this level, and of course with Friday's London's lows, then I'm going to be out of break even on the rest of my position, and most certainly will be looking for shorts. But as it stands, this is where I will be possibly looking for longs at the open. Gold and silver, again, silver has had or has yielded much better setups than gold in the past couple of weeks. So I will be looking for this imbalance, right? This sell side inefficiency, buy side imbalance, fair value gap, whatever you want to call it. It's basically the same for possible ads, or not ads, because I'm not long on silver, but possible longs in this market. If we go to the hourly chart, you know, this let me show you in the hourly. I'm going to delete everything that I just drew. On the hourly chart, right, the market structure shift is quite significant, and more so because this is a zone, right? Let me show you. I don't have time to show you, but again, this market structure shift is quite significant, right? Again, if you notice, the swing structure still very much bearish. But what I dig about this market is all of these, kind of equal lows, right? Um, all of this to me is just buy side liquidity. That after this market structure shift and this massive push to the upside, that's why I will be looking for deep buys, to hunt those stop losses here. So that's my plan, at least for the beginning of the week. Trade safe, and I'll see you on Monday.
Awesome. Thank you, Orlando, and thanks, Sam, for sharing that. Hi, and welcome to those that just joined. I'm going to share my screen and just go through my trade setups for the week and what I'm looking at. All right. So I'm going to start with CAD CHF. And what I'm looking for here, I'm looking for long opportunities. If I go to the monthly, it is against the trend, because we've been going down on a monthly for quite some time. But on the weekly, we can see that we're back in that previous range. So what I'm looking for here is some kind of a retest and to see if it will keep going up to the top of that range where it was before. So what we have here is this sort of pattern. So what I'm looking for here is a reversal in this area because we already had a number of closes above that previous high and also this one, and looking for a reversal for a long opportunity there. Next currency pair is Euro New Zealand. And on Euro New Zealand, I'm looking potentially for short opportunities. At the moment, we're in this range here, and we're at the top of the range. So looking for some downside there. On the weekly, we have one weekly candle close below, so just a break below that. And on the daily, we have two bars close underneath that previous level. So looking for potentially the price to go lower and then come back to retest around this area, then we'd be looking for short opportunities there if there is a reversal there. Next one is Euro USD. And Euro USD, I'm looking for short opportunities. On the monthly, we are back, we have closed back underneath that previous level of resistance. On the weekly, we had a couple of closes underneath and a pin bar pushing off that area. Not a great setup because we also have this pin bar there. But in terms of where we are with the price structure and being back inside that previous ranging market, I'm looking for that to go lower. And on the daily, this is where we are. We still have a lower high from this level here. So we had a pushback on Thursday last week, and now we have an inside bar indecision. So looking for some price action that would, let's see how it could look. So something that maybe is, let's see, some kind of engulfing bar, or perhaps there's going to be more upside and then back down underneath with a bit of a retest and then looking for short opportunities. Okay. Being mindful that there is the monthly pivot there, so would like to have partial profit or at least stop loss to break even before price gets to that. And ideally a close below the EMA. So let's see what that one ends up like. Next one is GBP AUD. And GBP AUD, I'm looking for long opportunities. On the monthly, we have one close and an engulfing bar above. This bar is still open, so that's this month. On the weekly, so we've had price break above, come back below, and now back above. So looking for, if it stays above, looking for long opportunities. And on the daily, we have price action closed above and had a number of closes above that level, came back to retest. So now looking for long opportunities. The next one is USD CAD. The USD CAD, I'm looking for long opportunities. On the monthly, we're almost to the top of that previous level of resistance, but there is potential that other level of resistance a little bit higher on the lower time frame. So this is on the weekly. So looking for a little further upside there. And this is on the daily. So on the daily, looking for a reversal in this area, potentially going long, first target here, and then if it continues in that direction, then leaving a little bit to go to those levels there. Okay. Then I have USD CHF, also looking for long. There's quite a bit of news coming out for the US, so these might be affected by the news. So just be mindful of that and just manage your risk. If you're going to be entering multiple US, then make sure that you manage the risk, either halve the risk or enter one. And then once you're at break even, you can enter another one, which is correlated. Okay, so where am I with this? USD CHF. I'm looking for long opportunities. Where are we? We're at the top. So back in that bar is not finished. So that is the monthly that's still open. Here we are back at that level of previous resistance. So this level is basically a level of decision making for the market. Is it going to break above and continue back into the previous range there? Or is it going to bounce and keep going with the previous trend short? On this, I'm looking at that level being broken. So if we have a higher low, I'm looking for long opportunities on USD CHF. And USD Singapore dollar, also looking at long. So here I have the monthly chart where price has been going in that range for quite some time. So looking for that price to be going higher. On a weekly, we are in an uptrend. We had a false break, and now looking at this as the retest of that area. Again, not a very clear indication because of this high test bar followed by the low test bar. So we need to wait for a bit more confirmation. But bouncing off the bottom of the channel as a retest on the daily would be looking for long opportunities back in to that channel that was going up. So looking at that area there for a reversal. What else do I have? Yeah, and AUD USD is negatively correlated with the other US pairs. So this one, you know, I'm bearish on the Aussie US. So that last bar is still open, but the previous bar closed back into that previous monthly channel going down. On the weekly, we are back inside that monthly. So looking at a retest or a false break of that area and looking for short opportunities there. Here on the daily, there's a little bit of room, just again mindful of the weekly pivot and also this previous high level of previous support. So depending on what the price action looks like, possibly taking some profits off the table or stop loss to break even when we get to those levels. All right, so probably USD CHF would be my most favorite out of all those that I have spoken about. So let's see what the week will bring. All right, let's see. Do we have any questions? Nope. All right, so that is all from me. Thank you very much, everyone. Have a great week of trading. And if you're going to Bali, great. I will see you in Bali. Otherwise, I'll see you next time I'm on the show. And thank you, Sam. Bye for now.